My name is Patrick Fitzmaurice. I'm a 40-year member of the Chicago Fire Department, Paramedic Field Chief, and I am with Chuy Garcia. I have children, and they're older now, they're in their 20s, but I remember what they looked like when they were 16 to 17 years old. And there's nothing like seeing a 15-year-old kid with bullets in them. You just can't put it in words. And there's nothing like having a 16-year-old kid look up at you and say, "Am I gonna die today?" And you look at him and you know he's a significant chance that he's not going to make it. And you say, "Oh, no, we're going to take great care of you. You're going to be okay." And you tell his family when they come to the scene, "How's my baby?" "Oh, he's going to be okay, man. Relax. Everything's going to be okay. We're taking great care of him." But you know deep down inside the wounds he had were extraordinary wounds, and he's probably not going to survive them. And it's something that sticks with you. And the fear, you see the kids walking the street, you'll hear calls for shots fired, and I'm working in the neighborhood, and you hear the call, and you can see you see the muzzle flashes, you hear the gunfire, and you see the kids all looking around, and we're not talking about 17, 18-year-old kids, we're talking about 7-year-old kids playing jump rope in their gunfire. Nobody should have to live with that. This is insane. We need more police on the street. One of the first things Jesus said to me when we talked was he was committed to adding more police officers to the Chicago Police Department. That has to happen. The workload for the police department is unbelievable. When you hear the radio, it's nonstop, all day long. They're working constantly. They're under a tremendous amount of stress, and all the pressure's put on them, and yet the city had a simple call to make, which was add more police. I feel safer when we're going up the stairs to a domestic battery call, and I hear the police coming on the scene, walking up the stairs with us. We feel much better. I always used to tell my wife, I work in a neighborhood that God and politics forgot. Nobody cares about them. The only one that care about them are the policemen and the firemen and the paramedics and the teachers that work with them. Everybody else has forgot about them until election time. Then they're there on election time because they want your vote, but then off they go, and you're stuck there living your life, living your existence, trying to get through. And they need jobs out there. These kids need to have a future. How do you tell a kid to stay out of the gang life, go to school, stay out of drugs, do the right things because there's no future for you, as opposed to stay out of trouble, go to school, get good grades. There's a future for you. There's jobs out there for you. We need to create jobs for these kids. That's how we keep them off the streets and out of the gangs. Jesus Garcia, again, he's a working man. He understands rubbing nickels together. He gets what it's like to try to put a budget together for a family. He wants to develop businesses in the neighborhood, where the current mayor is more about the 1%, the brokers and the big businesses downtown, and the neighborhoods have got the short shrift of it. I know it offends him when he calls a mayor 1%. Well, it is what it is, If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck. And this is my city. I'm not moving to Florida. I'm not moving to Arizona. I'm not going out to Hollywood. I'm staying here. I'm going to live here in Chicago. I'm going to die in my house in Chicago, my bungalow in Chicago. So I want it to be a better city, a vibrant city, what it used to be, what it could be, what it's capable of. Jesus Garcia will make it like that. But it's got to be that for everybody. So yeah, you have candidate 1, North Shore elitist, running the city of Chicago. Candidate 2, Jesus Garcia, neighborhood guy, working man, working stiff like the rest of us. That's my guy. That's the guy I want to see as the mayor of the city of Chicago.